You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show.
Oh. Hey. Get it. Oh. Hey. What up, guys? Bingus for doing, and we are here doing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 1, Episode 8. Get your live for 8. I'm your girl, Rennie Williams. That's Corrinne Williams. Yeah, hostess with the mostest. I say that all the time. I need to think of something more clever to say. And you can follow me at, I'm beating you guys to the punch today, at Just Saying 08. Tweet me. That is JUSTSAYIN 08. Ooh.
Yeah. Rennie ran in the building.
What it do, boo?
I know we was getting our hip hop names on. What up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Stephaune in the building yet again. You could tweet me. I am more fire. I am more fire. Holla at me.
Hey guys, it's Kennelia. I don't have a hip hop name. I'm just Kennelia.
You're Kenny from the block.
Kennelia today. Kenny from the block. Tweet me at Kennelia, KENNELIA.
Hey. Kenny from the block is funny. Watch her fix her hair like 20 times in this segment tonight.
I like Kenny from the block though. That's
it's
nice.
cute, huh?
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that she got.
I don't have no rocks. I don't have nobody's rocks.
We go downtown to the alley, get you some, girl.
Okay.
Get your live. Okay, well, speaking of rocks, let's just get right on into the episode.
Rocking and rolling.
Let's talk about Carly and Joseline. So they go and have this meeting because nobody else in the cast likes them or talks to them. So they had to join forces and like become a unified front.
Yeah, front is the key word. They had the front. They had the unifiedly front. Yeah, Carly again trying to be the bigger person.
Irrelevant.
Well,
she's the oldest one though.
Right. So she's the elder. She's supposed to do it.
It suits her right, actually. Yes.
Yeah. So she called a meeting together. She said, let's squash this because we're gonna be working together. She said like 30 times because we're gonna be working together because she gonna force.
What she's doing is speaking into existence. Hallelujah, thus saith the Lord.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, she has to say that nobody else is gonna work with either of them. They don't have anybody but each other. Who do you know that's like, yo, I can't wait to get in the studio
with
Carly, Joseline? They're like, that's it. All they have is each other.
That being said, what are they working on?
I don't know.
So if you got two irrelevant people that nobody wants to work with, working with each other, doesn't that equal two negatives? A positive.
A positive.
Oh,
so we're not going to call them negatives. We're just going to call them irrelevant. Like the track or whatever this mysterious album is, because we haven't seen them working on anything. They've just been talking.
We have seen Joseline in the studio working hard, nose sweating.
No touch.
No sweating. I don't know what she says on her albums.
That's what she says. And she rolls her body.
It's like the lyric Michael Jackson wrote. Mama say, Mama side, Mama side. Mama say, Mama side. We all just jam too. We don't care. He ain't say nothing. But
that's different.
Right. Because it's Michael.
Yeah, it's a legend.
Yeah, excuse me, Michael. I didn't even mean to put your name in the same sentence.
You mixing it up. Take it out.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Kennelia just gave me a look like I cussed my mama. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
You're
to
not gonna
bring
talk
up
about Uncle Michael like that.
Yeah,
You are
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna talk about Uncle Michael like that.
Uncle Michael. He touched you too.
So I didn't like their conversation very
I'm a girl
much,
now.
though. Like that, she's crazy. I didn't like their convo because I was like, it defeated a purpose. And I'm like, okay, first of all, they're frenemies. You know, and you know they have this meeting. They both hate each other, and now they're talking about like their love interests. That was awkward.
She was quick to drop Benzino's name
Yeah.
too. She was like, "Guess what I'm dating, girl. Guess what I'm dating." I was like, "What?"
Little arms.
She said it like she was gonna say Idris Elba or somebody like that.
Yeah,
She was like, Benzino. I was
Benzino.
like, who?
She was like, I think I met him with Stevie last year. Is he the guy who's dark skinned? She was like, no, wrong guy. Oh, I don't know him then. Like that. No.
No, she Joseline got excited, and I think I understand it.
Please break it down.
She got excited because their whole mission is to bag some dude in the studio that can help advance their careers. I'm doing the quotations for all y'all that's listening.
It's true.
So she's like, "Ooh, girl, you did it. Benzino can help." I had already shot him the booty cheek, but he didn't go for it. And then I got Stevie, and you know, so it's like she's like high five, and we're on the same page. Like, you the older version of me. You the mama I never had.
Shut up. Get out of here.
Your booty is the mama I never had.
You are an idiot. Well, anyway, so talking about Benzino, let's get into Benzino and Carly. Okay, so Carly is at this photo shoot. Kenelia's making all these faces.
I know.
She's at this photo shoot that, you know, I was
Photo
like,
shoot
this
for
is
the
not a real
plug for Hip Hop Weekly.
Hip Hop Weekly. Oh, side note. So I was at like CVS or something the other day, and I saw a Source magazine.
Yeah, the Source is back.
It's back?
But it's not
It's
back
not
with
Benzino.
him.
Yeah,
Well, that's why he's hip hop. I was like, I'm confused. I thought they demolished. Okay, well, hey, back to it then. So, yeah, she's at this photo shoot, courtesy of Benzino and Hip Hop Weekly.
The question is, when you saw the Source magazine, did you see a Hip Hop Weekly?
Negative. And I open, you know, I'm
Doesn't exist.
No.
I saw it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I saw it. Well, granted, this was like 2 years ago when it first
She
came
said
out,
2
when I
years
was
ago.
living in New York, because, you know, they have the big
They had all
magazine
of
stores
that.
at the train station. I saw it, and I was like, what's this? It looked like a comic. It looked like a funny papers. Like, it was just, it looked like somebody took pictures with their iPhone, printed it out on the printer at Walgreens, and put it together in a magazine.
I'm over it.
But this one, it first started, so I don't know what it looks like now.
Probably the same. I mean, I haven't seen it. We live in LA, and I feel like we have a lot of magazines as well, right?
Sure.
I haven't seen it on a newsstand, in my Sunday paper fold up, like no cutouts. Nothing. Whatever. I don't think I really want to look at it
I think
anyway.
we've given it too much of a shout out already.
Okay. So, anyways.
We help and promote Hip Hop Weekly. I don't even know what that is.
Benzino goes ring shopping because Carly gives him a puzzle to her heart, and they're madly in love.
Yeah.
First of all, where did Carly get money for gifts? What is she like? What is she
Her
doing
lip
for
gloss
a living?
line, her hairline. Remember last week? She said lip gloss, hair, nails,
Label
toes,
advance. She could have a label
armpits.
advance if she gets
She got a
Cash
manager.
money, check cashing.
Yeah.
Shut
Over on
Check cash in 7-Eleven. Wherever she is.
Bye.
Melrose and
Franklin.
Stevenson.
On Beverly.
Everything's on Beverly.
Yeah, so I don't know. The relationship, it's eerie to me. I'm like, you're already getting a ring. Like, I know that you guys are well in your 40s.
Ish.
But you're already, you're already, I don't know.
Zeno's 50. I think, you know, he just got to go with, he's trying to go with what's happening now. He's ancient. He looks weathered. And
like an old jacket.
He's a sediment.
Like, he done been out to every club ever. Like, Benzino been going to a club every night since I was 14.
That's hard living.
Yeah.
No, since you were 10.
Since I was 10. So I think he's rushing to move. I really feel their love, though.
Get out of here.
I hate to tell y'all.
You're not more fire. What do you feel about it?
I feel like, you know, he's feeling her. He's trying to do something for his lady. He's trying to be valiant gentlemanly.
He's trying to promote that magazine with that name.
This is what I think. I think Benzino probably is a really nice guy, but I think he's using Carly on this show to have some woman that he's really interested in see him and say, oh, wow, he's a really nice guy. And then he kicks Carly to the curb, and in comes some real woman with an actual job.
Or probably really comes his real wife, you know, because he needs a check and for the magazine to sell.
Yeah.
Because, again, we haven't seen it here in L.A. Like, if you guys know where it is, please tweet us. Let us know, because I would like to read it in the store.
Yeah. Comment about it. Point us in the right direction. Hip Hop Weekly doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm going with he wants someone to see that he's a really great guy. So someone real can find him and be like, you know what, Benzino, I'm gonna give him a chance.
Insert eye roll.
Yeah, that's it.
But going all the way to the ring shopping, I was shocked at that. I've been trying to defend their relationship, but going to Dave the jeweler and ring shopping
at the cigar shop. Did y'all notice that anyway?
Yeah, they did say this.
But anyways,
with the sunglasses still on.
Okay.
He said he got goosebumps when he saw the ring.
Whatever. I'm over it.
Did he get goosebumps when he saw the ring or when he met the woman? Oh, now it's getting confusing.
Well, because he's clearly confused.
Yeah.
It's a fake relay, but whatever. Anyways.
Guys, y'all don't be confused back at home. If you are ring shopping or shoe shopping, whatever it is you do on Amazon.com, guess what? We need your help. Go to AfterBuzzTV.com. We have a little Amazon flyer. Click on it and shop through Amazon, through AfterBuzz. Give us a kickback. Help us to keep on keeping on, because we want to keep being there for you guys, being fans of the Love and Hip Hop, and y'all keep being fans of ours. All right?
That was nice, Stephaune.
That's genuine. I love y'all, and help us help you.
I felt that. I felt it in my core. So the same way that y'all are going to help us is the same way that Rashida is helping Scrappy out on a song, right? So I don't even know really how to really start this whole convo with them, because there was so much with Rashida and Scrappy and then Shay and then the party at the club or
it got weird
concert. I was confused by all of it. But
was that a concert? I don't know what that was.
We'll talk about that.
That was a craps game. That was a corner craps game. Get together in the huddle.
So I don't know.
You know, he been messing with Shay. Scrappy been messing with Shay, and now he's been calling Rashida like his sister.
Yes,
big
that's
sister
right.
or whatever.
When they started, yeah.
So he trying to get her on the album that's coming.
Or it dropped.
Or that has dropped.
The independent album.
The independent Scrappy.
The independent Scrappy album.
The Scrap album. Anyway, so he brought Shay Shay's been hanging with him.
Yeah.
She in the studio. Yeah. She made sure to get her lip on the lips kiss before she left to showcase their relationship.
She was dancing in a onesie. That bothered me.
She was on 10 before anybody even got there. Like she stays excited about this life with Scrappy.
Yes.
Like, I'm so confused.
Scrappy ain't even excited about the life with Scrappy.
No, because he tells Rashida, he's like, man, that's Nathan.
Yeah.
Did I say it right? Yeah, Nathan. I mean, we're taking it slow. I just got out of it with baby moms.
Yeah, that's just my friend.
Yeah, just his friend, but whatever. Yeah. So, anyways, let's get into...
Shay is always the worst dressed of everybody on the show, though. Yeah. Just FYI.
The worst dress, the worst weave. I'm like, why didn't they make her like a cast?
A little hot something. Oh.
Why did they make her a cast member? Because she's like, I'm wherever Scrappy is.
They're like, we trying her out. Yeah, she on a trial basis.
Yeah, she's on the JV squad, right?
She don't have no relevance yet, but Scrappy. And barely have that.
Yeah. So anyway, so now the interesting part, since the past few weeks we've been continuously speaking about Rasheeda and Kirk, and the dynamics of their relationships in terms of business.
Yeah.
So they had all of them collectively went to, both Rasheeda and Kirk
with
went
Deb.
to go and meet Deb Atney, Waka Flocka's mama, to see what's up with new management.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, that was a bad meeting. That was a bad meeting. It was basically Rasheeda and Deb telling Kirk how he has failed as a manager, and that they don't want to work with him anymore. And if he has a problem with it, oh well.
Yeah. See, and so the whole meeting just was so bumpy. You catching a man off guard, and then it seems like you're attacking him. You are two women.
Yeah.
Not saying anything against women. I'm just saying. Well, Kirk said, "Women gonna be women."
Yeah. Poor Kirk.
He's used to being attacked.
Right.
He is used to this life.
He's used to getting punked by girls.
Yeah, clearly. And his wife, I felt sad for him in that meeting. I was like, oh, he's being berated.
Yeah.
And like, as a wife, like, I've never been a wife, but I would assume that you wouldn't allow somebody else, especially another woman, to speak to your man, your husband, in the manner in which Deb was. She like grabbed him by the kahunas and was like, "You suck, fool." Deuces.
Yeah, I think Rasheeda should have definitely stepped back and said, listen, yes, you know, D-Lo, the management company, has been, you know, the main factor in every failed deal that I have. But Kirk has done a lot for me. He has done X, Y, and Z. However, going forward, I think it's best that we transition into a new direction so that we can try to capitalize on the little bit of time that I do have left. I get what Deb was saying, and I get Rasheeda, but you don't let anybody disrespect your man like that in a meeting. You don't do that. I didn't like that.
Hey guys, so we've had a caller for quite some time on the line, so I want to integrate those. Integrate this one person. I know. It's a good point. We don't always have the time to take callers, but you know what? I feel like it's the right time.
Great. Thanks, Phil. That was Phil, y'all. Shout out to Phil.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up, Carla? Who are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. My name is Patrice. I'm from LA.
Hey,
and I love and hip hop. I've been trying to call in for a really long time. But I can't really hear you guys, but I just had a couple of things and a couple of comments to say about the show in general. One, I love what you guys do, and two, I just want to say that, one, I think Joseline is a man, and Stevie J is gay, and that he's probably down for, like, whatever's sexy, and so that's why him and Joseline get along real well. But I just have an issue with the fact that, like, Mimi just won't stand up. I don't want to need her to just be a real woman and stand up. All right, so Rasheeda and Kirk. I'm going to need Rasheeda and Kirk to kind of just, you know, let Rasheeda be a hip-hop star, and Kirk kind of just take the back seat and maybe manage somebody else. Because Rasheeda is she's kind of good, and she has presence. So I feel like she kind of just need to let her do her thing.
1,800 credits.
Do you think Do you think Rasheeda will be able to be as big of a star as she wants to be, though? Because she's been around for a while.
Probably not.
Girl, no.
Probably not. But if that's what she wants to do, then maybe I feel like it's worth a shot for him to kind of let her try it out on her own. And then maybe she could sit back and be like, okay, this isn't working, you know?
How do you feel about Deb disrespecting Kirk?
Berating him, taking his balls.
In the meeting. What do you think about that?
Ooh, like, I feel like that's just her personality, but I feel like she did manage Waka Flocka, and as much as I can't stand him as a person, I think he's a really good rapper. So,
I got that
listen
one
to his
hit
songs all the time, so it's like, if she can make him a star, and like Gucci Man, like, I guess she did Gucci Man too, but I don't think he's like, you know, the best thing out there, but, you know, he's selling records. So.
Patrice, but what does that mean? Gucci Man stay in jail. Flocka only has It's a Party and what's that? No Hands.
Girl, no hands.
No hands.
No hands still hot.
That's it.
Exactly. But that's why I just feel like maybe Kurt just kind of need to take a back seat and let her try this.
Oh.
And if it doesn't work, then, you know, go to some.
Yeah.
Your marriage is failing, and it's going to say your marriage or be a rapper.
Yeah, that's true. You got a good point. You got some good points. But let's talk real quick, backtrack. You think Stevie and Joseline swing both ways?
That's just my opinion. But Stevie J just seemed like the type of guy that's down for whatever's sexy. And usually when my guy friends tell me, you know, like I like whatever sexy, that means that they like dudes and girls, and they don't mind whatever, you know, whatever floats their boat on that particular day. That's what they go with. And the fact that Stevie J wears sweater vests without a shirt,
girl,
it bothers me. And he lives in Atlanta.
Honey.
I mean, I don't want to make stereotypes about Atlanta. But
it's hot and humid. I used to live there. Get your life. I know all about that life.
I used to live on the East Coast, and you know, it goes down in the A.
Well, hey, girl, thanks for calling and chit-chatting. You was keeping
Thank
it
you
real.
for letting me.
Oh, yes. We're excited, and, you know, keep on tuning in and rating and tell a friend, girl. We really appreciate
every week.
it. Oh, thank you. Yay.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye, girl.
Yeah.
That was hot, huh?
That's just some good points. Like
Shouts out to Patrice. Yeah, what we're saying.
Yeah. I just want to say for the record, I don't like everything sexy. If that's the code word for dudes that swing,
swinging.
That's not me, not here.
Stephaune.
I never heard that.
All man, all woman. I don't even know what that is. That's the pathway to the womanhood.
Like a trunk.
To your nature. I'm trying to get to your nature. But
Anyways, let's go to the next one.
Because I was going to keep going in on Rasheeda and Kirk.
Yeah, let's handle it.
I think it's that alone should make him question where they are in their marriage. My thing is, she always, you know, yells at him. Rasheeda's always yelling at him. But
yelling the whole time.
Usually, if a woman or a man outside of the relationship disrespects your partner, you're kind of taken aback. Like, you're kind of like, whoa, wait, I don't like that. That makes me feel like that's kind of normal.
Well, clearly.
Clearly. Not for her to run over him, but for her
everybody
to allow other people to do that in front of her.
Well, it looks like, in my opinion, it looks like a lack of respect. Because, you know, if you love somebody, you're not going to... Of course, you're going to raise your voice, you know, within varying differences. But even at the meeting, like, she wasn't even backing him. She was like, well, you said, going in with Deb. I was like, geez, he couldn't get a break.
Yeah.
He could not get a break.
I was looking at it. I just felt, well, first things first, I felt like having Deb as the mediator is absolutely incorrect. Not just because she's a ridiculously strong personality.
Yeah.
But also because she's kind of got vested interest or a bias.
Fiscally,
you know, one side, yeah. So she's not even going to be a good mediator, you know, because she's leaning towards Rasheeda and against Kirk.
Yeah.
She's trying to pull her. So I don't know why they would go to her. It's like going to counseling, you know, with somebody that's on Team Rasheeda.
Well, they went to her for the sole purpose of, this was Rasheeda's passive-aggressive way and letting Kirk know, this is opinion-based, but letting him know that they were not going to be in business together anymore, that she was going with Ms. Zay Entertainment.
Yeah.
She was like, sorry, honey.
That was that. I think it was really weak on Rasheeda's part. I think she's going to apologize for this whole episode. I know she was yelling at him in the car.
Yeah.
I think that was a reaction because she knew she kind of was in the wrong.
Yeah.
Taking up for Rasheeda, I think she understands that she made a few mistakes, you know, as far as her moves here with this whole meeting and everything.
Yeah.
And Kirk just kind of tucked his tail and he let her win.
He took it.
You know, and unless he, I don't know what he should do about it. I don't want him to have to raise his voice back, you know. But she even yelled at him to apologize. I'm sorry. I was like, I don't want no apology yelling at me like that.
I don't think that's his MO, like to get hyped like that, so to speak. I think he's probably one of those types of people that you can push, and then he'll just like work up to like
maybe he'll snap.
Combustion. Boom, snap. On TV.
Wow. This is what I think, though, real quick before we go on. I think because Rasheeda has been in the game for so long and it hasn't worked, I think she's shooting a little low on the radar with Deb. Because, granted, Deb manages Waka, but if you've been in the game for 10, 15 years, you need to set your sales as high as you can. And Deb ain't it. She needs to go a little, like, she needs to get with a label. Of course, Deb is managing her, but Deb can't take you to the level that Rasheeda wants to get with. That's why Nicki Minaj left her, because you can only get so far with Deb. I think she's setting her sights a little too low for what she wants, not for what her potential, but for what she wants. I think Deb ain't it. I don't agree with it.
Yeah, but you can't. It's not like you can go to some superstar manager off top. You need Deb to help you get at least something. I've never heard anything from Rasheeda.
Listen,
I don't know any of her music. I didn't know she was an artist till this show came out. You need somebody to help her at least get a blip on the radar. She ain't got no blips.
But prior to this show and years back, she was signed to Jive and Motown and to like some other hot record label, whatever.
I feel like all of them was signed to Jive and Motown and whoever else that was kind of black owned in the Atlanta community. They ain't did nothing.
So is she gonna go through this again when she wants to leave Deb, and then it's gonna be another battle to try to, scratch her way back to the top?
Well, the thing is, what Deb was putting on Kirk, it's a common denominator. D-Lo's the common denominator as to why she is whack right now. Mm-hmm. But I mean, Rasheeda needs to take responsibility for Rasheeda. Maybe her attitude is whacktastic when she goes into these meetings with record labels, or she's not abiding by the contracts or the rules, whatever. We can go on and on. Yeah. But in the interest of time, we do need to move on because we have spent too much time on them.
I just want to say before you close it out, before you close it out, if you have an opportunity as a nobody to start maybe possibly touring with Waka, who's still hot right now, no matter how we feel about him. Gucci Mane, who's still putting out albums right now.
Gucci's in jail.
Gucci's locked up. Won't let me out. I always go back. Get your life.
But you have an opportunity to get on an album with these guys, possibly do open for these guys or go on tour with them. It's good for her. She's going to get her name around there somehow.
I get what you're saying.
Hopefully, maybe Outkast will take a look at you.
No,
I get it.
No, you see me.
I get it.
Move it on.
Okay, moving on.
Rashida, write a book on how to be a rapper. Get your life. Okay, what's up with that iTunes?
Let's go. On to iTunes. You guys know that this is a podcast, obviously, because you're listening. But what we want you to do is just keep supporting us on iTunes. It means a lot to us. Make sure you go on, download the AfterBuzz TV Love and Hip Hop podcast. Rate, leave us comments. You guys, some of you have been commenting, but we don't even know where you guys are from. So can you guys comment? Let us know what city you're in.
Yeah.
We want to know. I'm from Michigan. Anybody from Michigan listening, let us know. Stephaune, Miami. Corrinne, Seattle. Let us know where you guys are from. Again, rate and comment. We love to see you guys interacting with us. It's great. It keeps us going. It keeps us in business. It keeps the Love and Hip Hop show going. So just continue to keep doing what you're doing, supporting us like you're doing, and download. Tell a friend. Tell all your friends. Tell your cousin, your mom.
All of them.
Tell everybody.
Ray Nam, Pinto, and Gucci.
Also,
that's for my Mexican friends. Pinto.
Also, guys, we have be sure to download the podcast application. It's just an easier way to download our AfterBuzz shows. So make sure you do that and take care of it, because again, it's just a lot simpler than going to iTunes and doing it that way. You could just go straight to the podcast application and get it done right there.
Get your life. Holla. You did that, girl. That was nice. Because she is the quiz naive.
Yeah, what are they saying when they
I think he was saying queen.
Oh.
That was what
Quiz naive.
Scrappy called Rashida, for those of you who don't know.
Naive.
The quiz naive.
He said that about everything.
I spelled it really crazy.
I don't like that.
Well, I'm not going to tell you how I spelled it. But anyway.
Phil, we need a ding ding for the fight.
We're about to get into it. Break it down.
Yes. And
okay. I was waiting for some rumbling
all right, let's get into this fight.
I just got hit. I got shot.
They shoot.
They shoot. Oh, so funny.
All right, let's get into this scrap.
Go ahead, Stephaune.
So y'all already know that Stevie Jedi, who I do not believe is gay, Patrice. I'm just going to say it.
Oh, can I side note about Stevie J? So y'all know I am all about the blogs, and this is like rated R. So if you're under a certain age, don't listen. But there was this picture of Stevie J's private part.
Ew.
No, I was like, oh, no wonder why women are in love with him.
Oh.
She wiping drool off about.
I was like looking at her for a second, like, really? Then I had to do a zoom, like, oh.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead.
So Stevie Jedi and Mimi. Stevie Jedi has turned over a new leaf.
Oh.
He's a changed man.
No, he's not. He's still lying. He's still cheating.
And changed man has gone to counseling with Mimi to try to work things out. Went to the park with the baby.
That baby was so cute.
Baby's so cute. Stevie's being the good daddy, the good husband,
friend,
companion.
No, he's not.
He's trying to do better.
So this is where Stevie messed up, okay? He asked Mimi, and I have a huge issue with this, with Mimi, not even Stevie J, because we all know that he is just mentally out. He's out there. Yeah. But he asked Mimi to allow Joseline to come to counseling with them.
And I understand Stevie in this new path that he's taken, because I'm going to defend Stevie Jedi.
But what?
Bring in the Joseline.
No, why?
And let's have everybody sit down and bring this thing to a head. Joseline, this is your position in my life. You're an artist. He said partner, business partner.
No, this is not practical. Yeah, she's a...
You're my baby mama. You're business partner. You're friend. And occasionally, as adults, we all have sex.
And this is where Stephaune gets slapped. Because in his mind, he really thinks that this is okay. No, first of all, let me break it down. As a woman with good sense, never. If I'm in a relationship with you, I'm not in a relationship with the next chick. No, it's called monogamy. Say it with me, monogamy.
Stevie Jedi is not a married man forsaking all others. If he was married to Mimi, I would have an issue. But he is not.
But they're acting like they're married. They're living in a house together.
They've done some marital things.
For the last week. For 1 week.
That's
it might have been like 2 days.
Anyway, so they go, and Mimi's debating about having Joseline come to the counseling session, whatever. So she's like crying to Aaron about it.
I don't know what.
That was dumb.
I wanted to say, Aaron, good job. You got your cameo. She actually got like the little private booth so she could say something. Yeah. I don't even like.
So she could.
I was like, who are you?
And she rolled her eyes.
She did.
I know.
Yeah, but anyways.
Good job on all your cameos this week.
She did.
Whatever your name is.
In the counseling session with Dr.
Louis Farrakhan.
Kennelia did this last week with her bean pie hands.
The Denzel Washington as Malcolm X's hand.
So these guys are crazy. So in the counseling session, yes, brother and sister Shabazz, before Joseline comes in, so they're talking about, this week was great, and then the doctor asks, well, why? And then did you guys catch Mimi like kind of look at Stevie like, oh, what have we been doing that was good? And then he was like, communication. She's like, oh yeah, communication.
Because Mimi
she's needy,
an idiot,
an enabler, and I was pro Mimi, and now I have taken a turn away from Mimi.
Well, turn all the way down the street and go 2 more blocks, because she has 0 brain cells.
When it comes to him,
I have no. I don't feel sorry for her anymore.
Oh, me neither.
I don't have there's no compassion happening.
None.
She is just really retarded.
No, and she admittedly said, I know he's sleeping with her. I know he's still doing something. Okay, so why are you still, if you know this in your right mind, why are you still going to continuously waste your money in counseling? Why are you still going to live with this fool? And then the thing that bugged me about her was when she said that the only reason why she fights and fusses and have like attitudes with Stevie is for the sake of the family.
No.
Really? That's not a family.
Again, Mimi has been dealing with Stevie, she said, for 15 years. That has included 5 other babies by other women.
Before she got into the picture. Get your life.
Before she had her baby.
Wow.
She said in her confessional, I just want to make sure that my daughter has the family that I didn't have. Mimi, you didn't learn within 12 years that Stevie J wasn't going to give you the family that you never had. Mimi is clearly oblivious to everything that is going on
She's
around
not oblivious.
her. She has this delusional idea that maybe, okay, Stevie has done some things and we've been on and off for this amount of time, but he'll be different with me because he loves me and he does things for me. She doesn't see, Stevie has been dogging chicks out since Eve back in the day, and he's going to
since
continue
preschool. Get your life. He has mommy issues.
Yeah, so this therapy, all of this, I'm sorry, Mimi, I'm not entertained because, again, this is not the first time you've probably mentioned therapy.
Right.
This isn't the first time you had an issue with some other chick. You cannot tell me this Joseline situation is the first time that she has known about another woman.
No, we're not saying that. At least I'm not. Are you saying that?
I don't even think Mimi believes anymore anything that she's saying. She don't believe that they're going to have a family. She don't believe that he's ever going to come to her and it's going to be about them. She don't really believe that. She's just saying things like in a routine. She's like a robot now. Serious.
Yeah.
She said all these things so many times. The script she's got it memorized. It's ridiculous.
I think she's one of those types of people who, there's people who are like really addicted to like drama and,
I can
things
see that
aren't like correct. Like they seek, like when they have harmony in their life, they go against it purposefully because something just doesn't feel right. Wow, I have peace, clarity, the Lord, hallelujah. Oh, let me get in some mess.
Because she doesn't know what peace looks like. She had her mom. She had the issue with her mom.
Girl, them ashes.
She had all these issues. And it's obviously affecting her adult life. I don't think Mimi knows what a good relationship looks like. You can't tell me that she does.
Yeah,
because she's still with this nutcase.
She doesn't know what it looks like.
I thought she was gonna call him something else.
When you're broken, you're broken.
Yeah. Well, she said her mom was always trying to find out who she was or is or whatever, or was, because she gone. But and I think that's what Mimi. That's her problem. She gone.
Yeah, she gone.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Rastafari.
Her
Big
brother.
up still.
She had the ashes from her
9 years.
Mimi, you kept those ashes for 9 years, and you waited till you were on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to decide to throw them into the water after your mom said my wish is to be thrown into the water. You waited 9 years. Whose ashes were those? Because I don't think they were her mom's.
I don't ever think ashes is your mom's. So I'm sorry for everybody. I'm sorry. No disrespect to anybody who's been cremated or whatever.
Ugh.
I don't believe none of that. I think they just hand you a thing at the end. Yay!
From the fire.
You win a new pot.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know. I just hope that she really gets it together without.
Not gonna happen.
Without Stevie J.
Not gonna happen.
Without him, because she has a daughter, and clearly what she's passing on, this is generational curse.
Mm-hmm.
From
and
her mother.
And I feel bad because she had a daughter.
Hello, and this daughter, Ava, she's 2.
You know what though?
Boom, boom.
Side note on that.
Generational.
Wasn't Stevie J with Eve, and then he named his daughter Eva? I just thought about that while I was watching it.
Funny.
And Mimi allowed that.
You're so clever.
She allowed it.
Stephaune is so smart.
But Joseline has entered the building.
Set it up for us. Let us know.
So Stevie J and Mimi are now having their counseling session, and then right as Louis Farrakhan was saying, "You are so stupid."
When he said, "Look at the bottom of your shoe."
Look at the bottom of you done stepped in it, Stevie.
He said, "What the hell is that?" And we're talking about when he said that Joseline was his business partner, his friend, his artist, and then Mimi was like, "Hold the F up.
She your business partner?
Your business partner? I'm your business partner."
So as usual, Joseline enters the scene.
Yeah.
Very calm. She looks very sweet.
She does look nice.
Excuse me.
I liked your clutch
Hello.
too, Joseline. It was cute.
Joseline, I'm so sweet. I'm foreign. Oh, I don't know. I'm foreign. And then everything was going good. It was all right, Until
Stevie
daps
the sweat off of her nose.
Joseline's nose.
Joseline's nose.
Which immediately infuriated Mimi.
But wait a minute. Don't you
Minister
think
Louis Farrakhan.
Yeah.
Don't you think that she should have been hot as fish grease when Joseline came up? Stevie was like, "Hi," like he stood up and like hopped on her back and was like, "Oh,
hey,
thanks
boo.
for coming." Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So then Stevie proceeded to dap the sweat, which I found amusing. I still don't feel like it was disrespect because he's not married to Mimi. So there's no real ties.
There is a tie. He is saying that they are together. They cohabitate. They have this baby.
Both of them have been pregnant by me, so I don't have to give partialities to any one of y'all.
Well, okay, keep going.
They both had a little Stevie in them. Anyway.
I can't even.
Or from the picture, you say a big Stevie, huh? So,
looks like this.
Elephant trunk. No.
Anyways.
Yo, so it cut loose, man, because Farrakhan was asking some very tough questions, and Mimi went ahead and said, because me and Stevie have been working it out.
But wait, before you go there, I wanted to bring this up. So when Stevie daps Joseline's nose,
right.
Farrakhan says,
what the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? And he called Stevie J out, and I never thought about it like this. He was like, you're passive aggressive. You're angry at Joseline for something, and to distract her, you're just wiping her nose.
He's describing that Zen Buddhism that Stevie uses to maintain control of the savage beast that is Joseline.
Since he couldn't dog whisper her.
If you're being attacked by a shark, you have to touch a shark's nose.
Poke it in the eye.
You gotta touch his nose.
Okay.
And that calms that savage beast down.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Stevie J has studied. Stevie Jedi, I still appreciate all of your knowledge.
Stephaune is on something tonight. Okay, get out of here. Anyways.
So daps the nose, wipes the sweat. What the hell is wrong with you? We're going all the way through it, and Joseline finds out through Mimi that Mimi and Stevie are building again.
Because Joseline says, she goes, wait, so y'all are together? Y'all trying to be together?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then Mimi cocks back like, we're living together.
Yeah, Joseline, I've been living in the house.
I've been living there.
And Joseline, like, yo, daddy do right before he getting ready to spank you. He said he asked you a question so you could...
mine would take a sip of water.
And would he?
Go get my belt. Oh, no. Sorry, Dad.
She don't need a belt because she's slapboxing champion of Buckhead in Atlanta.
So she says, Mimi answers this question, and then Joseline looks at Stevie J dead in the eyes, and she says,
so y'all been living together? She been staying at your house?
Honey, hops on him like...
takes off on Stevie J.
Like a street fight. Like, boom, 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 boxing on him. I was like, dang. She was beating him up. Yeah. And he, like, wrestled her.
Well, he had to.
He wrestled her like a bear. Like,
you gotta maintain those crab arms or else it's going to snap you. He had to maintain the arms and put her against the wall. He did everything in his power. I don't think Stevie got beat up at all. I think he got caught off guard.
He got socked a few good times.
And then he pinned her against the wall just to maintain as a gentleman, not to hurt that woman.
He got caught off guard, but if you look at Joseline, you can tell someone is experienced with fighting.
Right.
When they fight you and their eyes are still open and you're talking. She was talking like, oh yeah. And she was like trying to sock him, looking dead down at his head with her eyes open. Listen.
And she threw her shoes off and was lunging him at his head. And he was like, F that B. I was like, oh my.
I would never in my life go into battle with Joseline because she will destroy her opponent.
I don't want to be beat up.
No.
Any opponent, male, female, you see how she beat down
Bear.
Scrappy.
She hit
chased
dog.
She chased Scrappy down, mauled him into pieces.
Beat Scrappy up.
Joseline.
Put Scrappy in the hospital. Scrappy was in the hospital next day.
Asthma attack.
Yeah.
So that's the big fight, man. But one thing I saw from Joseline and her tough exterior.
Vulnerability.
She was definitely vulnerable.
She was crushed in that moment. And I was like, whoa, this became real for me.
She really loves Stevie.
Does.
In here and in here. That's my mind and my heart.
There.
And there.
But yeah, I get it that she's vulnerable. But Joseline, okay, So you had to hear Mimi say, yes, we're together, for you to finally get mad when you've known about her for X amount of time. You called her to the restaurant when Stevie brought the pregnancy test out of his pocket. But this right here made you snap? You didn't snap any other time, but now?
This is the thing. I think that this is a tumultuous relationship, Joseline and Stevie J. Like, seeing her just feel so comfortable to like well on him, they do this more often than not.
I agree with that.
Is what my sentiment is about it.
I agree with that.
Because it was just like far too easy. She was like, oh,
I'm taking off on you.
Socks, hit, kick. I'm cussing you out, and he's yelling obscenity. Like, he's just
like, this is what happened.
Nasty, mean things to her. I'm like, oh, this is easy.
No, I agree. I agree with that.
But it also could be a point where she felt so disrespected that she felt like she had to beat his you know what, because she said in her interview, you came over my house 2 days ago asking for sex, and then now I come here and you tell me this. Maybe she felt that utter disrespect, and she was like, you know what, really? You just gonna disrespect me, and you were living with her? And then she decided to put them paws.
I think she really believed, no matter what all happened, I met Mimi, I looked her in the face, I know they got a kid. I think she truly believes that Stevie and her at some point were going to be all right. They were going to make it. She believes Stevie, and I also believe that in that moment she finally realized, she was faced with the realization of, this ain't going to happen. He's just playing you.
No, what the realization was that, oh, well, if I do stay with Stevie indefinitely, Mimi's going to be my boo too, because we're going to be like rotating him how we normally do.
And my prediction is that will happen.
No, save it for later.
But wait, but why did Mimi just sit there? Stevie, you put me through 15 years of this nonsense. You've been dogging me out from the start. You have 5 children in total. And Mimi, I'm going to sit here and be like, yeah, girl, hit him again. No, they should have jumped Stevie right then and there. Let's get it on.
Together.
As soon as she saw, I'm not promoting violence, guys. I don't promote this, but
I am.
If you say, yeah, girl, hit him again for me, that means that you want him to get the beat down. Why didn't you beat him down yourself?
Because she knows that Joseline has Stevie's back so much that though Joseline was beating Stevie up, that she knew if Mimi were to touch Stevie, Joseline would kick her butt.
That's true. She probably
get your life.
Stevie is Joseline's man, not Mimi's man.
Well, y'all heard what Patrice said. Get your life.
Freaky deaky.
So maybe, anyways.
Freaky deaky.
Well, hey, looks like that's
our show. Huh?
But now, you guys, let's get into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I predict that next episode situation with Rasheeda and K. Michelle is going to get a little sticky, because it seems as if Rasheeda is questioning K. Michelle in regards to the whole Memphis situation and him putting his hands on her. Sidebar, K. Michelle did an interview with the Breakfast Club in New York, and on the interview she gave more details about the situation with Hits or whatever his name is. Basically, she is still behind this story that he put his hands on her. She was threatening him. She had text messages. That's how she got out of her deal with her record label, because she showed the text messages to everybody at the label saying, I cannot work with this man. You have to let me go. He's threatening me, and he supposedly threatened to kill her son.
Wow.
So I predict that this is going to get a little tricky, because Rasheeda is now questioning her.
Because Rasheeda is best friends with Toya, who's married to Myth Hits, the man who allegedly beat up K. Michelle.
Yeah.
But what woman is going to lie about that?
I don't know. Women do lie about that sort of
about
thing.
abuse, domestic violence.
Women gonna be women, says Kirk.
Okay. Whatever.
Predictions: Mimi, Stevie J, Joseline, Three's Company. They all gonna be together.
Such a great show, by the way.
It's all gonna work out. That's what this is gonna be. They're probably gonna get a spinoff called Three's Company.
In the Hood.
In the Hood. Love and Hip Hop Three's Company.
Atlanta.
Yes. And Carly and Benzino.
Over.
Not gonna make it.
It's over.
I already knew they weren't gonna make it because Carly just needed to get those meetings out the way in that photo shoot.
You're a traitor. You said you love their love.
Because I think Benzino is somehow weirdly genuine. I think he's over his age limit and now trying to hurry up offense something. That's why he's rushed into a ring and he's rushed into breakfast in bed and he's rushed into I love you. Here's the key to my house. He's out of his mind, but I think he believes it.
Get out of your mind.
But yeah,
out of your mind.
That's going to all break up and dissolve because Carly is on to the next. Who can help me get to the next level?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, Zeno.
Sorry, Zine. My predictions. You know, I don't have any. You see me. Get your life. Anyways, thank you for joining us today on Love and Hip Hop. We'll be back next week. We have 2 more episodes left, y'all. So continue to hit us up. Follow me at Just Sayin 08. That's JUSTSAYIN 08. Holla.
Yeah, and hit me up and I am more fire. I am more fire, boy Stephaune.
He's out of control.
You can follow me on Twitter at Kennelia, guys. It's been great. See you next week.
See you next week, boos. Get your life.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.